Good day everyone, welcome back to some more AllianceWar action in PuzzleCombat. We have shifted alliances once again, so moved on from PXR, did a war chest with them, and now we are on to visit BSB Legends as part of my ongoing migration, I guess. So this time we are matched up against RampageO. I don't know what the O stands for or what the meaning is, but that is who we are up against. So this first fight, I've got Lady D. I've gone with a 3-1-1 split of 3 reds and then Dragon Fist and Doodle as the 2 alternative colors. So my 3 reds, I've got Bunraku for basically damage and charge improvement, sitting next to Syntax, who is a mindless attack hero. Very, very good hero, but a little bit slow. So I tend to pair him up with Bunraku because she gives off, as you can see, a charge speed up buff, which does help him to charge reasonably quickly after that gets going. So the other 2 heroes are Pulse and Dragon Fist. So Dragon Fist is in for charge control and Pulse is in there for healing, as well as being able to boost the charge speed through her minions. So that's the team. We've kind of gotten a bit of a whitewash here. There was a good opening board, and then we were able to basically pop off on the right hand side using Bunraku and Syntax, which has left the left hand side all on their own and just not able to keep up with the healing that I'm doing from Pulse and Doodle. So probably a bit of an overkill on the healers, but I do like to start my wars off on a good foot. I feel like if you lose the first one, you sort of get into a bit of a weird headspace, but if you can take the first one on, you set yourself up a little bit better. So second fight, I've gone with another 3-1-1, as is the case with most of my wars. So 3 reds, Dragon Fist, and also Pantera. So I brought Pantera along because both Ayumi and Ruby give off a lot of buffs that I want to control. Dragon Fist is in for charge control, but what I realized after I started the fight was that by putting my mate Pantera in, I've sacrificed what is usually a mindless attack or charge stop hero. So I've sort of put myself on a bit of a back foot. The lack of red tiles in the opening board definitely didn't help, combined with the dodging from Ayumi that's going on here. As a result, pardon me, I do not have a great position on this board, and the revive right there is an absolute killer. Because not only did Ayumi revive, but she then got the field aid and put up the counter attack, and I just don't have anything to combat it at this stage in the fight. So as a result, I did cop some damage. I've got the counter attack, and I'm sort of in a position where I'm very stuck and I just don't have the health or the healing available to me to bring this one back from here. So yeah, I don't know. I might have been able to play it a little bit better. I was sort of hoping for some red tiles in there, but we didn't get anything. Brock dies, and now it's just Ksenia. So I figure, yeah, bit of a waste. A downer from the first fight, really. But we do go in for the clean. So I start off making a 3-2 blue and yellow stack, chucking in 8-bit and Cooper. I sort of then have a look at it and go, no, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So you'll see me finish off this yellow stack, set up my weapons to give speed and crits to both of the war chests and dodge to the booster, but then there's 2 yellow heroes, so going with a yellow stack doesn't make much sense. So I sub them out and I chuck in Undertaker and Quattro as 2 damage dealing purples. So that's the team I go with. Double war chest to combat Ruby, and the double purples to finish off that right hand side to open up a full ghosting lane. So probably a little bit better preparation for this fight. I do get a much nicer board to open with as well, although I do get an Ayumi revive straight off the bat. Double tap on Ghost just to try to knock her out of the situation. Pulse is gone, Ghost is gone, and now we can sort of just open up the board a bit. Double tap the war chests, which should get rid of sidestep, and then the tile movement afterwards also took out Ruby. So we are down now to a 5v1, and as much of an awesome hero as Vision is, it's impossible for him really to come back from this. So we make a nice little purple match in the center of the board, get Undertaker and Quattro charged, and then double tap on Vision for the Dubski. So yeah, I hate it when I sort of unplan or put myself into a poor position by not really planning it out, and that was really what happened with that first attempt on that defense. I sort of went in with only one healer, and it wasn't a direct heal, it was a heal over time. I didn't have charge control or my 2 sets of charge control like I like to have on some of those defenses. So yeah, I got in a pickle and I couldn't get out of it basically. Next opponent against Alin, so I've gone with a 3-1-1 red, green, blue stack. So the 3 reds, we've got Xenia, number 2, as well as Accent and Scarlet. And then we managed to get a nice cascade and get the kill shot on Ayumi there. And I've now charge blocked the right-hand side while I sort out what I'm doing with my tiles in the middle of the board. So we've got my reds charged now. I do pound away still on the right side. Trying to put that blind element out on both of them. Only half successful. Amethyst resisted, which is unfortunate. But we did also get Scarlet's charge off as well. So unfortunately, poor old Emerald cops, Accent cops an absolute face slam there. And I'm trying to stop Doodle from charging and healing away all the damage I've managed to deal. So pop my grenade just to move a whole bunch of tiles around, try to get this board moving in the right direction. Got Bunraku fires, but I'll just refresh the charge on Scarlet in the interim, and then keep dealing a bit more damage to that left-hand side. I've got some blue tiles, which I'll take and hope for the demolitions proc, which we didn't get. So we'll just finish off, what's the name? Well, I was hoping to kill her with the damage, but didn't quite get there. So do get the charge block off, and now it's just a case of outlasting what's left here on the board, which is sidestep. And as good as sidestep is, same thing as Vision, it's hard for one hero to beat a 4v1 from defense. And right on the buzzer, as it's completely irrelevant, we do get a revive on Accent. So Xenia finally did something. Bit too late to make any difference, but she did something, which is, I guess, good, I suppose. Anyway, next fight, we are up onto flag number 5, but target number 4. So we've got Bonner McNuggets. I went with a green stack this time, so 3-1-1, but using green. Logic being that going a red stack against Jack, while most of the time it doesn't make a difference, if I can go with greens, it does negate the off chance, or the chance that when he fires that he's going to degrade my damage of a red stack. So I went with a green stack, I got a good board, managed to get charge block up on Jack, and then do a whole bunch of damage to Lumi, and then the shot from Amethyst gets the kill on both of them. So next up, we do have a bunch of tile movements, got me the kill on the right flank, and now it's just a case of seeing who Dragon Fist hits. So that's a good thing about Amethyst. When she's in stealth mode, she does act as sort of a blocker. It stops some of the effects from propagating further. Well, as much of a chance as anything else, I guess. But we've now got everyone charged again, both healers, both sets of damage dealers, plus Amethyst. So we go for the shot with Amethyst and finish it off with tiles for the swag points. And that's the end of the 5th fight, really. 6th and final, little bit of a delay in when I actually do this hit, because I was waiting to see if there was any guidance on what the Alliance wanted me to hit. There is a cleanup on the board, and I was happy to take it if desired, but basically advice was told to go for a one-shot, so we've got Milan up next. So another 3-1-1 setup. This time I'm going with the reds again. Fairly friendly board. I was hoping for a little bit more red. I got a bit greedy, which is okay, I suppose. Got some reds on the bottom, as well as being able to charge Mayor Vinaya. So I do pop Mayor Vinaya here on the right-hand side with the 2 Insanity, and then just dump as many tiles as I can into Pulse and Amethyst to basically push them towards wasting their charge on Mindless Attack. So here, once again, I did a dumb thing, and I put I fired Jocasta and then fired Ridge, whereas the reality is I should fire it the opposite order. Fire Ridge first and then use Jocasta to cleanse away any ailments that he might incur. And then, yeah, but it worked out okay. He got the resist off because I do equip him with the Firewing Trig every time. So he does always have that chance to resist his negative status ailment he gives himself. So holding Jocasta back for when Ridge does eventually get charged. Completely irrelevant though, because I managed to kill both War Chest and Amethyst with tiles. And that's it for this war. We went 5 out of 6 in the end, which was pretty decent. A little annoyed by the one loss. It was probably planning more than anything else that got me in a hole. But otherwise we got the 5 kill shots in total. So that lands me with 255 points, coming in number 13th or equal 13th with Yakes, top score of 316. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with this one. It should be a W for BSB here. We do have less, well, there's no way they can make those points up, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. Good luck, stay safe, happy gaming, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.